Namaste, I am Manish. I am today going to explain about performance appraisal. Performance appraisal means appraising and evaluating the performance of the employee. Let's see about introduction. After an employee has been selected for a job, has been trained to do it and has worked on it for a period of time, his performance should be evaluated. Performance appraisal is the process of deciding how employees do their job. When company appoints a new employees and they wants to know about employee skill and ability, and that time performance appraisal helps to evaluate the performance and decides how employees do their jobs. Performance here refers to the degree of accomplishment of the tasks that make up an individual's job. It indicates how well an individual is fulfilling the job requirements. ವೆನ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯ್, ಯಾವಾಗ ಕಂಪನಿ ತನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸಗಾರನ ನೇಮಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತದೋ ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭ ಕಂಪನಿ ತಾನು ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸಗಾರರು ತಮ್ಮ ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆಯನ್ನು ಫುಲ್ಫಿಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೋ ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹದ್ದನ್ನು ತಿಳಿದುಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹದ್ದನ್ನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾರೆ. ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಯೋರ್ಡನ್, performance appraisal refers to all formal procedures used in working organization to evaluate personalities and contribution and potential of group members. Yoder also says that performance appraisal is the process of evaluating personalities and contribution and potential of the group members. And objectives: to provide a record of each employee's performance for the purpose of determining wages and incentive pay, to identify the employees who have been placed on the wrong job to transfer them to the job for which they are better suited. Performance appraisal evaluates employees' performance and efficiency, and it helps to company to determine wages and incentive pay. And also performance appraisal evaluate the employee's behavior, strength and weakness, and it helps to the transfer the employee to the right job. To design training program for the improvement of the quality of the personnel. The performance appraisal helps ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ ಕೆಲಸಗಾರನ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಆತನಲ್ಲಿರುವಂತಹ ಕೆಲಸದ ಬಗ್ಗಿನ ನಿರಾಸಕ್ತಿ ಅಥವಾ ಆತನಿಗೆ ಇರೋ ಅನ್ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳಿ ಹೇಳುತ್ತದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಆತನಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಡುವುದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಆತನಿಗೆ ಭವಿಷ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಏರ್ಪಡಿಸುವ ಮೂಲಕ ಆತನ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸನ್ನು ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಟು ಲೊಕೇಟ್ employees who have adequate potential for the promotional and development. The performance appraisal also helps to not only to the company, it helps to the employee to promote promotion and development of employee. Promotion helps to the employee, and promotion is beneficial to the employee, and promotion gives them increment in wages and more, and development and themselves also. And to facilitate the employee to know his performance level and take steps to develop himself. Performance appraisal shows. Performance appraisal ಹೇಳುವಂಥದ್ದೇನು ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಕೇವಲ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಲಾಭವನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದಲ್ಲ. ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ ಕೆಲಸಗಾರನಿಗೆ ತಾನು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ, ನನ್ನ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಏನು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಡ್ತದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಆತ ಇನ್ನೇನು ಕಲಿಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನು ಹೇಳಿಕೊಡುವುದರಿಂದ ಆತನ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ ಸಹಕಾರಿಯಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ದ ಸೂಪರ್ವೈಸರ್ ಟು ಇವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಯೇಟ್ ದ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ಯಾಟಿಕಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪೀರಿಯೋಡಿಕಲಿ. ರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಗೈಡಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್. ದ ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ಸ್ is recognized and can be adequately rewarded by giving them special increment. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಒಬ್ಬ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯಿ ಪ್ರತಿಫಲವನ್ನು ಬಯಸಿಯೇ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಆತ ಮಾಡಿರುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಸರಿಯಾದ ರೀತಿಯ ಫಲವನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಆತನ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಸರಿಯಾದ ರಿವಾರ್ಡನ್ನು ಕೊಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಆತನಿಗೆ ಇಂಕ್ರಿಮೆಂಟನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ ಸಹಕಾರಿಯಾಗ್ತದೆ. Performance appraisal can be used as a basis sound personnel policy in relation to transfer and promotion. Performance appraisal gives clear information about employees' performance and efficiency, and it helps to the transfer and promotion of the employee. Rating can also be used to evaluate the training programs. Performance appraisal provides an incentive to the employees to better their performance in a bid to improve their rating over others. It will prevent grievances and develop a confidence amongst the employees because they are convinced of the impartial basis of evaluation. Here, employee treated as equally, and performance and efficiency of the employee, it will develop a confidence amongst the employee because they are convinced the impartial basis of evaluation. ಕೆಲಸಗಾರನಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಭೇದ ಭಾವ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಸಮಾನತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಸಮಾನತೆಯಿಂದ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಆತನಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಡೆನ್ಸನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು. About methods of performance appraisal. Unstructured appraisal. Under this, the appraiser is required to write down his impression about the person being appraised in an unstructured way. In some organizations are required to be grouped under specific heading such as quality of job, performance, reason for specific job, behavior, personality trait, and development needs. It used in especially in the public sector, undertaking and government department. Then second method is ranking. Ranking is a simple process of placing employees in a rank according to their job performance. All workers are judged on the same factor, and it shows it like that a top who gets the top rank first second, they thinks that they are skilled and good workers. When who gets the lowest rank, they are the poorest in the last in the rank. Third method is checklist appraisal. Various statements are prepared in such a manner that they describe various type of behavior of an individual on a particular. Here, at the time of rating, the supervisor just records the check all the statements. After this, weights or values are attached to the individual traits, and rating up to this level is gathered on the rating sheet. Then the weightage are averaged and employees evaluated. This method involves very lengthy. And this also costlier also. Evaluating employee, and this method is costlier, what I said previously. And fourth step is forced distribution. Some appraisers suffer from a constant error. They either rate all workers as excellent, average, poor. They fail to evaluate the poor, average or excellent employees clearly. The forced distribution system is devised to force the appraisal to fit the employees being appraised into predetermined range scale. It has advantaged over the paired comparison system in that two or more employees can given equal ratings. When the rating are given to the employees as equal, when made a tie, ಯಾವಾಗ ಕೆಲಸಗಾರರಿಗೆ ರ್ಯಾಂಕನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವಾಗ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟೈ ಆಗ್ತದೋ, ಸಮಾನವಾಗಿ ಬರ್ತದೋ, ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸಗಾರರನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಂದಿ ಪುವರ್, ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಂದಿ ಅವರೇಜ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹದ್ದನ್ನು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯವಾಗದ ಸಂದರ್ಭ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಆಧಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 100% ಯಾರನ್ನು 100% 80% ಈ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಇರುವವರನ್ನು ಗುಡ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್, 80ರಿಂದ 60% ಇರುವಂಥವರು ಆ್ಯಾವರೇಜ್, ಹಾಗೆ ಯಾರ 10 to 20% ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಪೂರ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್. Under this method, scalar 5 degree are established for each factor, and general definition appears at point along the scale. Rate is supplied with printed. Here two types, that characteristic such as initiative and dependability, contribution such as quantity and quality of the work. And this method is heavy burden upon the supervisor. Let's see about next method, that was critical incident. A critical incident means a significant act by an employee exceeding or failing any of the requirement of his job. It represents an exceptional behavior of an employee at work. This method requires every supervisor to record all of such significant incidents in each employee's behavior, which indicate effective or successful action, and those which indicate ineffective or poor behavior. These are recorded in the special designed notebook, which contains categories for a categoristic under which various behavior can be recorded. And there are four points that I will say, that become upset over work, accept new idea, and like that so many points is there. And let's see who will appraise. Supervisors include superiors of the employee, whether superiors having knowledge about the work of the employee and departmental head or manager. The general practice is that immediate superior appraise the performance, which in turn is reviewed by the departmental manager. Supervisor, one of the person who observes the employee's ability and behavior every day. That's why he appraises the employees. And next, subordinates. The concept of having superior rated by subordinate is being used in most organizations today, especially in developed countries. For instance, in most US universities, students evaluate a professor performance in classroom. Such a novel method can be useful in other organizational settings too, provided the relationships between superiors and subordinates are cordial. Subordinated ratings in such cases can be quite useful in identifying competent superior. Not only in US, subordinates students evaluate the professor all the countries, all the whole world. And next, self-appraisal. If individual understand the objectives they are expected to achieve and the standard by which they are to be evaluated, they are the great extent in the best position to appraise their own performance. Self-appraisal also appraising of the performance. When ಯಾವಾಗ ಕೆಲಸಗಾರರ ತನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡಿ ತಿಳಿದುಕೊಳ್ತಾನೋ ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಉತ್ತಮವಾದಂಥ ಯಾವುದೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು. Users of service. Employees' performance is service organization relating to behavior, promptness, speed in doing the job, and accuracy can be better judged by the customers or users' services. Consultant. Sometimes consultant may be engaged for appraisal when employees or employers do not trust the supervisory appraisal and management does not trust the self-appraisal or peer appraisal or subordinate appraisal. When ಯಾವಾಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕಂಪನಿ ಯಾರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಸಬಾರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲ್, ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಂಬೋದಿಲ್ವ, ಆ ಸಮಯ ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಗಳ ಅಡ್ವೈಸನ್ನು ಕಂಪನಿ ಪಡೆಯುವುದರ ಮೂಲಕ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಿಮಿಟೇಷನ್: if the factor included in the assessment are irrelevant, the result of merit rating will not be accurate. In performance appraisal, have irrelevant factors. That's why the rating will not be accurate. Different qualities to be rated may not be given proper weightage in certain cases. Some of the factors are highly subjective, like initiative and personality of the employees. Supervisors often do not have critical ability in assessing the staff. Sometimes they are guided by their personal, emotional, and like, so the ratings are likely to be blessed. Purpose of the performance appraisal: administrative purpose. Administrative purpose includes document human resource decision with regard to performance and its related issues, determination of promotion of employee, determine transfer and changes in job assignment, identify poor performance areas of the employee, decide retention or time termination, decide on layoff, evaluate the performance of training programs, decide on salary and reward issues. Performance appraisal is administrative and employee friendly. It helps to overall improvement in the administrative purposes. Then we see development purposes. Performance appraisal provide performance feedback to all concerned, identify individual skill, core competencies, strength and weakness, reinforce authority structure, allow employees to discuss concern, improve communication, provide a forum for leaders to help the subordinate, evaluate goal achievement of employee. Performance appraisal equally helps to the employee and company to development themselves. ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ನಿಂದಾಗಿ ಕಂಪನಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಕೆಲಸಗಾರರಿಗೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಸರಿ ತಪ್ಪು ಮತ್ತು ಶಕ್ತಿಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತಿಳಿ ಹೇಳುತ್ತದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಕಂಪನಿಯ ಹಾಗೂ ಕೆಲಸಗಾರರ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಹಕಾರಿಯಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲ್: ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಕಂಪೆನ್ಸೇಷನ್ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್, training and development needs, career planning and development, staffing process deficiencies, information inaccuracies, job design errors, equal employment opportunity, external challenges, feedback to human resource, same thing. And ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಧಕತನ ಇದೆಯೋ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದಿದೆಯೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಟ್ಟದ್ದು ಕೂಡ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಇದೆಯೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಪರ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ರೈಸಲ್ನಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಯಾವ ಇದು ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಬಯಾಸಸ್. ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಮೆಷರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಎನ್ ಅಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಫಾರ್ ಬಯಾಸ್. ದ ರೇಟರ್ biases includes halo effect, the error of central tendency, the leniency and strictness bias, personal prejudice and the recency effect. Then halo effect: it is the tendency of the rater to depend excessively on the rating of one trait or behavior consideration in rating all other traits or behavior considerations. One way of minimizing the halo effect is appraising all the employees by one trait before going to rate on the basis of another trait. Leniency and strictness: the leniency bias crops when some raters consistently such ratings do not serve any purposes. Equally damaging on is assigning higher rater consistently such ratings do not serve any purpose. Equally damaging on is assigning consistently low rate. Personal prejudice: if the rater dislikes any employee or any group, he may rate them at the lower end, which may desert the rating purpose and affect the career of these employees. It shows that the problems of performance appraisal. These are the problems and what all about the problems of performance appraisal. Thank you.